This being the August gathering talking about happiness. Most of the people out here are from the corporates. I think I'm the only one from the academic side. I'm Professor Nitin Arora, the head of happiness at Amity University, Uttar Pradesh. I'm also called as happiness Proctor. Just want to double check, is this the button, green button, right? Okay. And the topic given to me is be at your best at your work. If you are not happy in your organization, you are not doing your best so far. What I have to contribute with for this? In the meantime, the mic comes. May I ask everybody who want to be happy every day? If I ask, win lottery every day, right? Eat your favorite food every day, right? Or you want to marry every day? I have few friends who have dozens of marriages, right? Who have dozens of marriages, who want promotions every day promotion, right? Hidden agenda is there, more task comes to you, right? As you grow in titles, you will get more tasks also. How many of you want your company should have a double customers every day? Means every day you have more customers. If you want more customers, more tasks. I had one friend who was in Indigo Airlines. So I asked him, where were you working before? He said, I was working in Vistara. I said, why did you shift it to Indigo? He said, because they have you can say the high class customers. In Indigo, you have only the economic class. So those who are high class customers, they demand more services. So I can't handle those customers, kind of a thing. So when you are having a kind of a requirement, when you want more happiness, it's a doubt, kind of a thing. Mr. Mahendra, who was just before me, he had hit the bingo point before my coming. He said, no matter how sweet we talk about, no matter how best we talk about, we eventually are at the mercy of our bosses, of our organization to give you happiness. Whether they give you flexible time, whether you give you bonuses, whether you give you whatever. Actually, we are asking for happiness. Kuch to de do, Baba. Kuch to de do, something like that. That it means our happiness is at the mercy of people. If somebody can give you a happiness, it means he or she can also take back happiness from you also. That is the remote control that people are handling. So if we are like that, so we have to understand what level we are into. Being a professor, I'll talk about what we do at Amity University also. At Amity University, we are blessed by our Honorable Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Atul Chauhan, Group Vice Chancellor Dr. Gurinder Singh, Sir, who are heading the initiatives, and I have been given this task of heading this happiness sessions across university. Amity University has 175,000 students across the globe. We are not only in India, we are almost 10 countries out of India also. What we do, we are just 1.5 years old in happiness. To learn ABC, you might have spent 4 years, 5 years. अभी भी मैं किसी से पूछूंगा, please say का खा गा पूरा कौन सुना सकता है? Can anybody raise hand? का खा गा से लेके end तक 40 के हो गए हैं, 50 के हो गए हैं, अभी तक का खा गा याद नहीं होती है. So, but what about happiness? Can we learn happiness in just like a quick button? So, I just want to say it takes time to learn even happiness also. So, I have just inside, we have 4 buttons for happiness. How we do at MIT, I'll just give you an idea also. So, if you see, we have happiness with an I and happiness with a Y at the bottom. If you see I, it means only me, myself. सबसे भगवान सबसे ज़्यादा खुश मेरे को रखे, दुनिया जाए भाड़ में. If you have that kind of an I attitude, in corporate we sometimes say कि बने रहो पगला, काम करेगा अगला. Kind of a philosophy we have. So I. So if people, those who want I, they have a happiness. They can avoid whatever. That's I. But when we think of the word Y has 2 I's. If you can see philosophically, Y has the 2 symbols I connected. It's an inclusive one. That when you want to focus on the happiness of others, Y means you. So to move from happiness from I to you, I have given one model in Amity University, just give you a glimpse of that. We say body, mind, emotions and energy. If you can handle these 4 gadgets, you will be able to handle your happiness. You will not be at the mercy of anybody. The whole emphasis of happiness all across the globe. I have been training in India, London, Singapore, whatever you name the country. I'm almost there. Stanford University, Embassy of Finland, they come to our Amity campuses for workshops. So when I'm observing only one thing, observing is only one, people are waiting, कोई कुछ कर दे हमारे लिए. Nobody wants to do something for themselves. If we want to do something for ourselves, we have only 4 points to be understood: body, happiness, mind, happiness, emotions, and energy. When we think of body, body has its own set point. कितना आप खाना खा सकते हो, कितना आप पानी पी लोगे, शादी में जाओगे कितने रसगुल्ले खा लोगे आप, काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग. एक लिमिट आ जाएगी. यू हैव अ लिमिट ऑफ ड्रेसेस, यू हैव अ लिमिट ऑफ शॉपिंग, यू हैव अ लिमिट ऑफ फिटनेस. आई हैव सीन पीपल हु आर हल्क होगन्स, दे हैव टू मच ऑफ बॉडी, ऊपर खाली है, ऊपर का सामान खाली है, राइट. बॉडी ही बॉडी रह गई है, राइट. दोज हु ईट, if you know somebody who eat a lot, after they eat, they love only washrooms the most. Clean करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, right? So there is a limit. If you want to understand the body happiness, there is a limit. Kind we say is, do you know its limit? If you don't know its limit, don't go for that, because the body will make you miserable. The body will give you miserable. So focus on health, focus on fitness, and many things. So when we say set point is simple like, अगर आपकी जॉब छूट गई है, बाई चांस, भगवान ना करे किसी जॉब छूटे, राइट. अगर किसी की जॉब छूट जाती है, 2 दिन तक वो दुखी रहेगा, तीसरे दिन ही विल गेट बैक टू हिज नॉर्मल लाइफ. सो उसका वो सेट पॉइंट आ जाएगा. इफ सिमिलरली इट इज फॉर द माइंड आल्सो. किसी की गर्लफ्रेंड चली गई, आई एम अ प्रोफेसर, एवरी डे अदर डे आई हैव टू हैंडल यंग बॉयज. दे हैव मेजर इश्यूज ओनली दिस ब्रेकअप्स, राइट. Number 1 cakes happening in the bakery is only breakup cakes, the most. I am single again. Cakes are coming, right? So there is a set point in your mind, in your life. You will come back to the same thing. One of my neighbor in Jordan, when I was there as a professor in American University, he had 4 wives. I was newly married. My wife has yet to come, and I told my wife, "Okay, I am in this house, and my neighbor had 4 wives." My wife said, "Change your house, please. Don't stay in that house. You will get influenced." What she meant was, my set point might change. Indian set point is only 1 wife, 1 husband. बाहर ऐसा नहीं है. If you are in Luxembourg is the country with the highest GDP per capita. 80% of Luxembourgians are divorcees. They are divorcees, right? You want that, you can have a set point of that. May I ask everybody, if you can tickle yourself, please quickly. Just tickle yourself. Can you do that, please? ऐसा लगेगा अगर आप करेंगे तो ये दांत खाज खुजली हो रही है. But if I say, if you have a friend nearby sitting next to you, can you tickle your friend, please? Can you try? The same gesture, the same finger, you do it to yourself. It's a, you can say, दांत खाज खुजली. Do it to other. You are saying, I am extending my body to other. Same is your marriage, same is your hug, same is anything. When you extend your sensations to other, happiness will increase. This is the tickle of a company. Company gives you a tickle like this way. They give you a flexible time, they give you bonus, they give you a good performance appraisal. These are the top companies who are top in happiness all across the globe. Whether we say Adobe say we give you the most satisfying work environment, goals and all. Google says fitness and fun are women in Google's history. Marriott says take care of associates, so on. They are giving you a tickle. So if that tickle makes you happy, they give you a tickle like that way. So when we say body, if I say the second one is the mind. When we say mind, the example of tickle policy was only about the mind only, that it will shift your assumptions. If assumptions are changed, you will get a tickle. If the tickle is there, you might feel a change, and the change is your happiness. People assume on that. At Amity University during the COVID times, I think among few top organizations across education world, Amity University have created a fund for people, for students who have lost their parents. No matter they were in the 1st semester or in the 6th semester, all their fees were waived off. This was the thing done by Amity. Most of the universities I observed, they were firing the people from the universities. Amity was not doing so. They were absorbing them, they were holding them, kind of a thing. This is Disney. Disney is the attraction for the fun, emotion. If you want to treat yourself, go to Disney. But Disney, how they treat? There's a mosquito bug here. The question, the problem Disney was facing was that people will come in Florida, people want to enjoy, but they will have mosquitoes around. So they made a rule that if I want to keep all my customers happy, to have good emotions, we want to get rid of mosquito. Mosquito for them was the only unhappiness factor at a larger level. So they made sure that they don't want any stagnant water. They don't want any stagnant water all across the rides, whatever you see. So in case we want to learn one thing from Disney is, if you want to make your emotions happy, guilt, comparison, or whatever you have, the jealousy, these are stagnant thoughts. If you get rid of them, then only you have a flowing mind or you have a flowing happiness. If you don't learn from these organizations, lot to learn from there. So if we are able to enhance our set point level, right, whether it is a body level, don't try to eat more, just be more fit. Try to enhance your mind level. Anybody who wants a dumb husband or dumb wife? Nobody wants a dumb employee. They want sharp people, right? So when I say set point level, you should always enhance. The only way is how much you can control, how much you can't control. The thing that you can control, try to control that. If you can't control that, still fine. In how much time I can control that? If you can get that point, whatever you can't control, please let go. Learn to let go. If you don't let go, your unhappiness will be like you're sleeping with your enemy all the time. Avoid that as much as possible. Somebody said very wisely, unfulfilled desires makes you unhappy. Fulfilled desires makes you ask more and more. So do you think your unhappiness is basically more demanding, more desires? Everybody says, sir, what is happiness? I will close with this one video in the next. What we are searching is not happiness. Happiness is basically convenience. Boss give me this, child give me this, whatever you want. It's convenience. Happiness is a software which is inside you. If it's inside me, जैसे मैं कहूँ कि मेरा ये खो गया है, जैसे रिमोट कंट्रोल ये खो चुका है, अब मुझे ये ढूंढना है. ये ढूंढने के लिए मैं पूरी दुनिया में घुमाऊँ, but I don't go in this room. I'm a stupid person. This is inside this room. I don't search outside. Similarly, happiness is outside. This is a creative video that we made. We make our also original songs and videos. I'll close with this. This is called as happiness ki kasam, right? Happiness is a decision that you have to take it up. If you don't decide, it makes no sense. So you have 1 minute to make your life beautiful right now. You can dance with this song. This is our original song at Amity University. I write the lyrics, someone sing, someone dance, someone record, right? So this is what we say at Amity. Please make a choice. Decide कर लो, खुश रहना है कि नहीं रहना. ये बहाने मारने हैं. अगर बहाने ही मारने हैं, then you will lost in the world of conveniences, not in the world of happiness. मिलेगी तो खुश होगे, नहीं मिलेगी तो दुखी हो जाओगे, kind of a thing. With this, I end up. Thank you so much, and just want to say thank you, Dr. Batraji, who trusted me, who invited me kindly enough. Thank you so much, and thank you, audience.